Hello, welcome to our channel, Top 10s You Should Know. Have you ever wondered why people in certain parts of the world live longer, healthier lives? Not just longer in years, but longer in joy, energy, and connection. It's not luck, it's lifestyle. And more specifically, it's ritual. In places known as blue zones, regions like Okinawa, Sardinia, Ikaria, Loma Linda, and Nicoya Peninsula, people don't chase wellness trends or obsess over supplements. They simply live differently. Their days are filled with small, meaningful habits that support health so naturally, they don't even think of them as wellness. Today, I'm bringing you something powerful. The top 15 wellness rituals from blue zones you've never tried. These aren't extreme diets or high-intensity routines. They're gentle, ancient practices that keep people active, calm, and connected well into their 90s. Whether you're looking to reduce stress, boost longevity, or just feel more balanced, this one's for you. Let's begin. 1. The 100-year-old daily walk. Movement without motivation. In blue zones, exercise isn't something people schedule. It's something they do naturally throughout the day. Whether it's walking to the market, tending the garden, or visiting neighbors, movement is woven into life without effort or urgency. This consistent, low-impact motion supports joint health, heart function, and mental clarity. Unlike intense gym sessions that drain motivation, this kind of movement nourishes the body gently. Studies show that regular walking reduces chronic disease risk and improves mood. So if you've been struggling to stay motivated for workouts, try this instead. Take a walk. Let your legs carry you somewhere peaceful. Because fitness doesn't always mean pushing. Sometimes it means pacing. Number 2, purposeful living. Having a reason to wake up every morning in Okinawa, they call it ikigai. In Costa Rica, it's plan de vida. These phrases all mean the same thing, a reason to wake up in the morning. People in blue zones live with deep purpose, whether it's caring for family, growing food, or contributing to community. That sense of meaning keeps them engaged, hopeful, and mentally strong. Research shows that having a clear purpose can add years to your life, reduce inflammation, and lower the risk of chronic disease. It also gives structure to your days, making time feel less wasted and more intentional. If you've ever felt lost or unmotivated, it might not be laziness. It might be missing your why. So ask yourself today, what makes your heart beat with purpose? 3. Eating until 80% full. The art of mindful consumption. One of the most subtle yet powerful habits from blue zones is harahachibu, a Japanese phrase reminding people to stop eating when they're 80% full. This simple rule helps prevent overeating, supports digestion, and allows the brain time to register fullness properly. In Western cultures, we often eat until we're stuffed, which puts strain on our gut, metabolism, and hormones. But in blue zones, meals end with a feeling of lightness, not heaviness. Many elders say this practice keeps them agile and energetic far into old age. If you struggle with bloating, fatigue after meals, or weight gain, start slowing down. Give your body time to catch up. Because true satisfaction comes not from how much you eat, but from how present you are while eating. 4. Plant-based, whole food diets. Not restriction, just simplicity. While no single diet defines blue zone living, one common thread stands out: whole, plant-based foods. Beans, greens, nuts, and grains form the base of nearly every meal, with fish or meat appearing only occasionally. These foods are rich in fiber, antioxidants, and slow-releasing energy, keeping blood sugar steady and bodies light. More importantly, these communities cook from scratch, avoiding processed ingredients that cloud digestion and mood. They don't count macros or calories. They listen to their bodies and eat what feels grounding, satisfying, and real. If you've been chasing health through the latest diet trend, pause. Go back to basics. Eat like your grandparents did, because sometimes simplicity is the secret to vitality. 5. Wine with meals. Not binging, but bonding. Yes, you read that right. Moderate wine consumption is part of daily life in some blue zones, especially in Sardinia and Ikaria. But there's a big difference between drinking alone at night and sharing a glass with friends during dinner. In these cultures, wine is enjoyed slowly, usually with food and in the company of loved ones. Red wine in particular contains resveratrol, an antioxidant linked to heart health and reduced inflammation. And while moderation is key, think 1 glass per day, the social context matters just as much. Drinking with others encourages presence, slows eating, and strengthens bonds, all things that support emotional and physical well-being. So next time you pour a glass, make it count. Make it mindful, because wellness can taste like wine when done right. Number 6, community over isolation. Belonging as medicine. Loneliness is now recognized as a public health crisis, increasing the risk of heart disease, depression, and early death more than obesity or smoking. But in blue zones, isolation is rare. People live close to family, attend faith-based gatherings, and surround themselves with tight-knit communities that support them emotionally and physically. This sense of belonging reduces stress, boosts immunity, and creates a buffer against life's toughest moments. Some studies suggest that being part of a supportive group can improve sleep, memory, and resilience. If you've been feeling disconnected lately, seek out those who lift you up. Join a group, volunteer, share a meal, because sometimes the best medicine isn't taken in silence, it's shared with others. 7, faith and spirituality. Healing through belief and routine faith may not seem like a wellness ritual, but in blue zones, it's a cornerstone of long life. Regular spiritual practice, whether prayer, meditation, or attending services, has been shown to reduce stress, improve coping mechanisms, and increase overall happiness. These rituals provide rhythm, hope, and a sense of control in uncertain times. Even for non-religious people, structured moments of stillness offer the same benefits, lowering blood pressure, calming anxiety, and improving sleep quality. If you've been skipping rest in favor of productivity, consider building a small sacred moment into your day. Light a candle, say a mantra, sit quietly, because healing doesn't always come from action. Sometimes it comes from belief. 8, napping culture. Rest is part of life, not a guilty pleasure. In some blue zones, especially in Okinawa, taking a midday nap isn't lazy. It's normal. A short 20 to 30-minute nap has been shown to reduce heart disease risk, improve alertness, and stabilize mood. Unlike staying up late and dragging through the day, napping resets the nervous system and restores energy naturally. Of course, this works best when aligned with natural rhythms, not pulled all-nighters followed by oversleeping. But if you've been told rest is unproductive, think again. A little downtime can be one of the most life-giving choices you make, so give yourself permission to pause. Your body will thank you, and so will your future self. 9, natural posture. Standing tall without strain. You won't see many slouchers in blue zones. People move with ease, stand tall, and sit grounded, all without thinking about posture. Why? Because they spend their days in alignment with gravity, walking, gardening, cooking, and carrying items by hand, rather than sitting for hours on end. Carrying loads on the head, like in some traditional cultures, trains balance and core engagement naturally. Even standing while talking or squatting to rest builds strength and mobility over time. If you spend most of your day seated, try changing your environment. Stand more. Squat instead of sitting. Move while you talk. Because posture isn't just about looks, it's about how your body moves through time. 10, gardening, food and fitness in one simple act. Gardening might sound quaint, but in blue zones, it's one of the most effective ways to stay active, eat well, and stay grounded. Digging, weeding, bending, and lifting create a full-body workout that builds strength and flexibility without strain. Plus, homegrown food is fresher, richer in nutrients, and more connected to nature. Studies show that even 30 minutes of daily gardening lowers stress, improves mood, and boosts vitamin D levels. If you've been stuck indoors and searching for a way to move without forcing it, get outside. Touch the soil, grow something. Let your body remember how to work without weights. 11, tea time, calming rituals that support longevity. Tea is a daily habit in many blue zones, especially in Ikaria and Okinawa, where locals sip herbal blends like green tea, oregano, or mint several times a day. These teas are caffeine-free, anti-inflammatory, and rich in antioxidants that protect cells from aging. But beyond nutrition, the ritual itself matters. Taking time to sit, breathe, and sip slowly sends a signal to the brain. You are safe. This activates the parasympathetic nervous system, allowing digestion, recovery, and relaxation to take center stage. If you've been rushing through meals and drinks, slow down. Brew a cup. Take a break. Let your body unwind, one warm sip at a time. 12, cooking together. Connection around the table. In blue zones, food isn't fast. It's shared. Cooking together is a daily ritual that builds connection, encourages mindfulness, and supports healthy eating. When families prepare meals side by side, they bond, communicate, and pass down traditions that nourish both body and soul. Studies show that people who cook at home eat better, feel calmer, and enjoy meals more. It also prevents overeating because you notice every ingredient, every bite, every flavor. If you've been relying on takeout or eating alone in front of screens, try gathering around the kitchen again. Invite someone to help. Chop, stir, and laugh together. Because the healthiest meals aren't just about what's on the plate, it's about who's at the table. 13. Honoring elders. Aging as a gift, not a burden. In Blue Zones, elders aren't sent away. They're honored. Their wisdom is valued. Their presence is comforting. This fair? And their role in the family is vital. This cultural respect for aging brings peace to older adults, reducing feelings of worthlessness and loneliness that plague modern societies. When people feel needed and respected, they live longer, happier lives. This practice also teaches younger generations how to age gracefully, with grace and gratitude. If you have elderly relatives nearby, lean in, ask questions, listen, learn. Because honoring aging isn't just kind, it's a gift to your own future self. 14. Daily sunlight exposure, vitamin D, and mood regulation. Sunlight is free, and it's one of the most underrated wellness tools in Blue Zones. Spending time outdoors each day helps the body produce vitamin D naturally, essential for bone health, immune function, and mood stability. Beyond the science, sunlight also regulates circadian rhythms, helping people sleep deeper and wake more refreshed. In places like Sardinia and Okinawa, people rise with the sun, spend time outside, and rarely wear sunglasses indoors, allowing their brains to sync with natural light cycles. If you've been feeling sluggish or low, step outside. Let the sun touch your skin. Let it reset your clock, because sometimes the answer to tired bones and cloudy minds is hiding in daylight. 15. Slowing down, doing less to live more. Perhaps the most powerful ritual of all from Blue Zones is the art of slowing down. There's no rush to finish meals, complete tasks, or reach goals. Life unfolds gently, with space for breath, conversation, and stillness. This approach reduces chronic stress, lowers cortisol, and lets the body repair itself naturally. Many Blue Zone residents say they never feel rushed, and it shows in their calm faces, steady movements, and joyful presence. If you've been caught in the cycle of constant doing, give yourself permission to just be. Let go of hurry. Embrace peace. Because longevity doesn't come from hustle, it comes from harmony. All right, friends, that wraps up our list. The top 15 wellness rituals from Blue Zones you've never tried. These aren't exotic secrets. They're everyday habits that build extraordinary health. From moving without effort to eating with intention, from resting without guilt to living with purpose, these rituals teach us that wellness isn't a goal, it's a way of life. So now I want to hear from you. Which of these rituals resonated with you the most? Have you tried any and noticed a change in your energy or mood? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your story. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with someone who needs a reminder that life can be slower and sweeter, and subscribe so you never miss another episode. Thank you so much for watching. Stay curious, stay connected, and remember, wellness doesn't always come from striving. Sometimes it comes from simply being.